Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, hello and welcome. My name is Jennifer, and today's video I am sharing with you everything that I meal prepped for the last week. I'm not doing like a bunch of real in-depth meal prepping. It's not like anything really complicated. Right now we're in the middle of quarantine, so I'm just trying to meal prep snacks to have on hand, lunch items, just easy stuff that's easy to grab in the fridge when you're ready to snack on something or to have lunch or whatever. You already have it ready to go in the fridge. So I'll show you a few items that I'm prepping for lunch, and then I also give you a sneak peek of a breakfast slash dessert. You could really have it for either or item that I will be coming in another video. I cooked it on the same day that I did this meal prep, so I showed you a sneak peek of that, but that video will be coming. You guys don't want to miss it. So if you aren't subscribed, make sure to hit that subscribe button and the little bell notification. That way, whenever I upload that new video, then YouTube will notify you. You don't want to miss it. They turned out absolutely amazing, and I can't wait to share that video with you guys. But like I said, you'll get a little sneak peek in this video. And also, I am not doing dinners or anything major like that, like I was saying, because we are in the middle of quarantine right now, and I'm home every night. I'm not like running around doing school activities with kids or gym or any of the stuff that was pre-quarantine days. So I'm cooking dinner every night. So I'm not doing anything major like that. So this is just easy, quick stuff to have on hand. That way you're not like just going to grab anything because you're home all day. And, you know, I'm talked to a bunch of people that are just kind of like mindlessly picking and grazing through the fridge and pantry. And at least this way you'll stay on plan and stay eating healthy if that is a goal of yours during this quarantine. So I suggest just trying to set yourself up for success the best way that you can throughout this that we are all going through right now. So if you don't normally meal prep through, I suggest it anytime because it just helps you to stay on plan and it helps you to be ahead of the game. But if you don't meal prep, you have the time now. So why not just a few things, just prep them, have them ready. So even if you do like end up snacking, you're at least snacking on items that are good for you. So I'd love to hear if you guys are stepping up your meal prep game, or if you're like, no, I don't have time for that, I just cook as I go, or how it's going for you. And sorry if you guys can hear my chickens in the background. I am standing in front of a window and you can hear them outside, so hopefully that's not super annoying. But let's go ahead and jump into the meal prep. Okay guys, so I always like to start my meal prep with any produce or fruit that I have. That way I can get it washed and it can be drying before I dice it. That way it doesn't get all soggy because a lot of the berries just will soak up that water. And I also start by getting some eggs boiling. That way that stuff can be done and being worked on while I get everything else prepped. I'm going to be prepping and washing up some fruit for my kids as well, so you'll see some grapes in here. And then I cut some onions and peppers for some of the meals that I'm prepping today. And then I also just cut some just to have in the fridge in case I want to add on salads or any other meals throughout the week. So I'm going to get everything washed and start dicing it all up here. So next I'm going to be prepping some of this cheesesteak here. I got these sliced steaks from my local Publix, and they were buy one get one free, and they come with 14 steaks in each one. So I'm going to be throwing some avocado oil in my pan here and getting the onions and peppers sauteed up first, and then I will add the meat in there. I absolutely love these cheesesteaks. They are super easy to cook and they last awesome throughout the week, and they are super easy, good, awesome lunch to have. You can do a bunch of different things with them. So I'm definitely going to be adding these into my meal prep rotation from now on. Here I'm just going to add some Worcestershire sauce. Anytime I make cheesesteak, adding this is an absolute must. It makes it absolutely delicious. And I'm also going to add some of my favorite seasoning, which is this Badia Complete Seasoning. I add this in everything and it's awesome. Highly recommend it. Okay, next, while my eggs are finishing boiling and the meat is finishing cooking up, I'm gonna go ahead and start my tuna fish. I prep this like every single week, A, because my kids absolutely love it, and B, it's just easy to grab either for lunch or just for a snack with some cucumbers or something. But I've shown this on my channel quite a few times, but it's super easy. I add salt, pepper, complete seasoning, mayonnaise, and dill relish, not sweet relish. If you aren't keto, then I guess you can use that, but I use dill relish. And then I do equal parts of chunk light tuna and solid white albacore tuna. I just like the consistency of it, and I like the way that it tastes, so that's how I do it. I threw some diced onion in there, and then I normally add celery seed, but I was out of it on this day. But that's okay, because it still turns out absolutely delicious. And now I've laid all of this out on paper towels and let it dry really good. That way it doesn't get soggy once it's chopped and put into its containers. So I'm gonna go ahead and dice up cucumbers. I always dice up a bunch of these little cucumbers so that it's easy to grab for a snack or lunch or whatever. So I'm gonna dice up all these cucumbers, and I already washed the blueberries. I'm just letting them sit out to dry, and then I'm gonna chop up all these strawberries. These strawberries were absolutely enormous. I got these from my Walmart order. If you didn't see my last grocery haul, I'll link it down below, but I got a ton of stuff. So I'm gonna go ahead and get these diced up. So I got all that stuff diced up, and now I didn't show the whole process of this, but I did meal prep a bunch of buffalo cauliflower bites. These are super easy to make, and I have a whole video showing step by step how I did it, so I didn't go through the whole process here, but I will link that video down below if you are curious to see how I made them. And they actually store really well in the fridge. You can throw them cold right on a salad, which I absolutely love to do, or you can heat them up, you can dip them in ranch, just eat them by themselves. They're absolutely amazing. So make sure to check out that video down below. Okay guys, so here is the conclusion of all my meal prepping this week. I have a bunch of the cheesesteak with peppers and onions there, a bunch of fruit that I washed and just prepped for the kids that they can grab easy. I did blueberries also, and then these grapes, and then I cut up a bunch of strawberries here, boiled some eggs, made up a bunch of the tuna fish. Here I made up, I didn't show the whole process of this, but I made buffalo cauliflower bites. I have a separate video showing exactly how I do these, so I will link that down below. Then I prepped a bunch of cucumbers, onions, and then I had chili that I made in the crock pot, and I just took my immersion blender and blend it down so that it would be like a smooth, creamy chili, and then we could just throughout the week throw it on hot dogs or pork rinds for nachos or any of that. So I have all of that I prepped, and then I also made 3 different kinds of donuts. I have blueberry here, chocolate there, and a vanilla cinnamon back there. I also will have a separate video coming for that. I'm not sure which will go up first, but I will link that down below either way. So this is all my meal prep goodies that I have. If you guys aren't meal prepping, I highly recommend it, especially during quarantine right now. It just makes life so much easier, and it makes it way easier to stay on plan. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. So that will do it for this meal prep video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you got some inspiration or ideas from it. Let me know down below if you guys are meal prepping right now, or what you're doing for lunches and snacks and dinner. Are you just cooking all the meals as you go throughout the day? How are you guys all snacking? I know that I've had a ton of people reach out to me on Instagram and say that they're really struggling with snacking and staying on plan. And that's why I think during quarantine, more than even just on a regular basis, I think right now in the season that we are all in and what we're going through, if you are trying to eat healthy and trying to stay on plan, I highly, highly suggest meal prepping. It doesn't have to be anything major. You don't have to do like whole dinners or casseroles or anything that's real in depth. You can just throw some simple things together, some tuna, some eggs, some fruit, have it just prepped, washed, ready to go. That way when you're ready to snack or you're hungry, then you already have it there, and it just takes the thought out of it, and impulse eating, it, you know what I mean, it just makes it easier for you. So I highly suggest it. I hope this video helped you. If it did, let me know down below, and make sure to give it a thumbs up, and then I'll have more meal prep videos coming soon. If you are new and this is your first time popping by on my channel, I am so glad to have you, and love it if you would hit the subscribe button and the notification bell. That way every time I upload a new video, YouTube will let you know, because they won't notify you otherwise. So make sure that you have that little bell clicked. That way you won't miss out on any videos that I have posted here. And if you need more meal ideas or workouts, of course, always hit me up on Instagram. I'm active over there every single day with what I eat and what I'm doing for workouts at home and all of that stuff. So if you guys are on Instagram, make sure to hit me up over there. And of course, thank you all so very much for watching, and I will catch you all on the next one. Bye.